Want something, go get it. Period.
Good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome back to a full week of eating. I know. I'm back. They're back. I know y'all been missing the full weeks. We've got a full week of eating, 2,000 calories, high protein style coming at you. So this is Monday, upper body. I just got back from Salem this past Wednesday, so only been home a few days. I killed 2 training sessions last week, one at home, one in the gym, if you watched that full day of eating last week. And I felt so good on our trip. I felt so good coming back from our trip. And I just feel like I just got back into the slot and the swing of things as far as exercise, tracking, all the things, like so smoothly, it's not even funny. Now, when it comes to the mom life and the house life and trying to get all that back straight since I was gone for like 5 days, that's another story. But today we felt so good in the gym today. I really focused on quality over quantity today. So that's why I didn't do as many pull-ups today. First off, they felt freaking heavy, even though I don't feel like bloated or anything. They just felt super heavy. I haven't done them. I did them at home, but like not here. It's a whole different feeling in over a week. So they felt super heavy, and I didn't want to go like so spent on pull-ups because I feel like I've been doing that, and by the time I get to my training, I'm like already freaking tired and 30 minutes has went by. So I really wanted to focus more on my training today versus the pull-ups, if that makes sense. Felt so strong today. I went up on almost everything today, which I started kind of low when we started this new split, but regardless, everything just felt really good and I enjoyed myself. I left everything on the floor. The gym is definitely my therapy. Like anytime you have any bad ish going on or any feels, I just take it out on the equipment. I take it out on the floor and I leave it there. And once I get in my car and talk to you guys, I feel so much better and I'm ready to like go about my work day, house day, all the things. And it just clears my head. I get so much like thinking done in there, thoughts done. It's just a total like mind therapeutic session for me while we're like working on our physical. But I wanted to preach today that there are 7, when I'm filming this on what, today's the 16th, on Monday, October the 16th. So when you're watching this, even less time, but regardless, today when I'm filming, there are 77 days until January 1st. 77 days. So a lot of you guys get to this stage like right before Halloween, right before Thanksgiving, and you're like, F it, I'll just do whatever. You let yourself go for 77 days. I'll just start on the 1st. Guys, there's so many things that you can do in 77 days. You can enjoy the holidays and do that, but you can still make better swaps. You can still work on your steps. You can still work on your water goal. Those are still attainable goals that you don't have to just throw out the window altogether. So if you're not perfect, guys, nobody's perfect. But what I'm saying is if you can't cross all the things off your list as far as maybe what you have been doing because of life, because of the holidays, still try to get some of the things crossed off your list that you've been doing. You don't have to like let everything go just because life is happening, and you can still work towards your goals. And you can still make progress in these 77 days, even if you're not as strict as you have been, versus just letting yourself go. When you let yourself go, that's when you gain a ton of weight. You feel totally awful about yourself. And then the 1st comes and you're like, damn, what happened? What happened in 77 days? And now you're in a worse position than when you were at 77 days prior, guys. So 77 days, that's a long ass time for you to work on yourself still. You don't have to give up on yourself, and you don't have to always have a particular date where you start working on yourself, guys. You should start working on yourself every day. Every day you should work on yourself, not just new year, new me. So I just wanted to throw that out there, guys, that you still have plenty of time in 2023 to freaking kick ass and take names and work towards yourself and see changes in yourself. You can do this. You don't have to just throw it away, and you don't have to wait for a new year as an excuse on taking care of yourself. Our first meal of the day was the rice cakes and honey and the Snickerdoodle Pop-Tart. I need to find those Eggo ones. Y'all told me the Eggo ones were fire, and I think Target is the only place by me that sells them. So I need to get my hands on those. Applejack's still my favorite, but them Snickerdoodle ones are pretty good. They're just a little bit higher calorie. We've got a breakfast bowl I've made many times, like for dinner, and showed it on Instagram. I don't know if I've ever filmed it on YouTube before, but I have that on plan for lunch every day this week. So super excited about that. It's like a massive breakfast bowl, delicious, high calorie. That's what I've been focusing on. If you're new or you haven't watched in a while, is that we do the pre-workout snack, which is mainly carbs for energy to work out in the gym. We do a massive meal after we work out that's focused, high of protein, of course, and then we do like a smaller lunch because I've been eating around 3 o'clock, dinner, and then a dessert. So I'm not snacking as much as I was before. I'm focusing on just eating bigger meals, and that is working for me with my work schedule and just feeling satiated and full throughout the day. So that's what's going on if you haven't been watching for a while. I know a lot of people have not watched, and you come back and you're like, girl, what is going on? We got things are changing. Always like switching things up every once in a while. Not really. Here lately, I haven't switched things up, I feel like, in a year at least, but it's working for me. I'm feeling good, and don't broke what's fixed, right? So that's my motto. So let's get home and let's whip up our second meal. And then I have a ton of, like, God, dishes and laundry and picking up and cleaning. Moms and dads, a struggle. I'm getting all the components whipped up for the breakfast bowl. However, this morning I didn't show you guys, and you should have or will be seeing this if it's good, crock pot chicken spaghetti. I walked in the door, it has got this house smelling so freaking fire. And this is not everything in there. When it's done, we have to add some other stuff. So I have high hopes for this one. I've been looking for an easy, like, chicken spaghetti, and I'm all about that slow cooker life, especially right now. Hex to the yes, but it smells so good. If it tastes as good as it smells, we're in for a treat. Breakfast bowl going down. We've got 250 grams of liquid egg whites, 2 whole eggs, and we just, you know, scrambled that up. We've got, I think, 3.2 ounces of the turkey sausage from Target, the Good and Gather kind. We have 1 serving of the Pioneer Country gravy on there, 2 slices of the Hawaiian bread that we love so much, with 2 tablespoons or servings of the Skinny Girl. Y'all see I just killed this one, so no more raspberry, gotta re-up on that. And then my protein coffee for the macros popping up. This bowl is freaking massive. This keeps me full, like I said, up until like 2, 3 o'clock, and then we go in with like a high protein lunch, kind of bulked up snack, dinner, and then, like, usually y'all know, a protein bar for dessert. But sometimes we switch it up. But guys, this is so good. We've had this for dinner many times, but I thought it'd be a, like, bomb for lunch. And again, like, this, I have high expectations for this. That might not be a good thing. Next level, stuffed. And if you're new, yes, we eat everything. Happy Plate Club, usually around here. It's about 3 o'clock. I've got a lot of work to do, but we're stopping to eat. And I get so many people that say they don't have time to meal prep, to cook things ahead. You don't have to. You can make your life super easy. This is a prime example. This is like a snacky bowl. You guys have seen me do like charcuterie little snacky boards as well. It can be super high protein, guys. So you don't have to like go outside the box. I've got some cottage cheese here. This is the Good Culture kind. Love it. I've got 1 serving of the turkey pepperoni, which is 70 calories and 10 grams of protein right there. And then I've got 1.3 ounces of my favorite, guys. And I mentioned this in a grocery haul. If you're not watching those grocery hauls, you need to start watching them, because that's where we talk about all the good goods. And this is my favorite pretzel bite. I can only get them from Thrive Market. Walmart, you can order them online and get them shipped, just FYI. But they are the best. If you like honey mustard, you are going to love these. But they're not like, they're like buttery with a little hint of the mustard, and the honey, oh, it's just perfection in a bag. Okay, so I've got this whole little snack bowl thing going on, which is almost 30 grams of protein. So this is 319 calories. But what I'm saying is if you needed a little bit extra calories, a little bit extra protein, add some more turkey pepperoni, add some more cottage cheese, and you've got a super high protein, low calorie bowl that all you had to do was plate it up. No cooking involved. Why am I not having that every day for lunch? So good. It's like the perfect snacky combo. I don't know. Y'all try it and let me know what you think about it. I know a lot of y'all are cottage cheese haters, but that Good Culture is so creamy and dreamy. Get that one and it might change your mind. Here is the crock pot chicken spaghetti. We just got back home from a baseball game, so I had my Built Bar Puff, which was 160 calories, 15 protein, dessert first when we have baseball games. So now we've got the chicken spaghetti at 8 o'clock at night. For the macros popping up for one serving, it makes 8 servings, so it makes a ton. So I'm here for it for the fam and for leftovers. I'll tell you my thoughts in a minute, and if it was good, of course, you should have already seen it. You've already seen it or should have seen it, so you know it's fire. It is so good. Oh my gosh, this one's going to be on rotation. It was so easy, and I can't believe that that is macro friendly. That's how good it is.
So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine.
Good morning, happy Tuesday, happy leg day number 1. If I'm looking cray, it's because I am next level spent. I am toasted, I am drenched. Don't think that you can't like get a killer burn doing strength training. I had one of the group members ask me about my zone minutes and how my zone minutes are so high. Y'all, my heart rate is like through the roof when I'm strength training. It doesn't matter if it's leg day, upper day. If you guys are lifting heavy, your heart rate is going to be a racing. So if you are just like feeling like you're not doing anything, your heart rate's like chillaxing, like you laying on the couch, lift heavier, weight. I don't want you guys to hurt yourself. And y'all know with some exercises, you have to lift a little bit lower, like shoulders and biceps, to really target the muscle. We've been talking about that the past couple weeks, but you guys got to push yourself. Like, you can't just lift 2.5 pound plates, 5 pound plates. If it is easy and you're just like swinging away, like, you know, that movie Signs? Oh my gosh, that movie like was a vibe, right? Swing away. What was his name? Merle? Swing away, Merle. If you just swinging away like Merle, whatever the hell his name is, you got to lift that weight heavier, girl. You got to lift that weight heavier, and your heart rate's going to get up, and you are going to be pushing to failure. You're going to be progressively overload, and you're going to be building that muscle and body recomping. And that is how it works. I've got a funny story to tell you guys today. First off, we hit a new PR for myself personally. I was able to do 3 sets of 3 reps for the back squats. Let's freaking go. Was it hard as hell? Yeah. Was that 3rd rep like a struggle to get up? Yes, but I haven't been able to do that thus far in my journey. So super happy with that. Gotta keep on, like, slow and steady wins the race, and keep on progressing on the 245 pound plates. I know for some people that may be light, some people that may be heavy. Guys, it's all relative to the person. Don't compare yourself to others. Your heavy might be light to somebody. Your light might be heavy to, you know what I'm saying? So you can't compare apples and oranges. Everybody is unique in their own way with their macros, with lifting, all the things. So don't compare yourself to others. I know it's hard not to sometimes. We are human, but I'm telling you guys, if you stop doing that, it's going to be better for you to just focus on yourself, stay in your own lane. So the funny story was, I was lifting on my hip thrust. Let me tell you, hip thrusts felt super heavy. I haven't done them in a while. I did the same weight I've been doing, but I had to lower to 8 reps versus 9 because I was like, damn, this feels like I can't lift it at all. But we did it. We did 3 sets, and then I went to go take some of the weight off to do my lower weight pulsing hip thrusts. And the guy that I've mentioned before that has been like in my personal space, look, he's still like all over the place. I think he's got like, no shame, but I think he's got like ADD, ADHD, and he is like I need his energy is what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm not shaming. I need to bottle up his energy, put it in a pill, and I need to take it because he is like all over the place. But he happens to actually be a really nice guy. I've talked to him on a couple of occasions, and even though he might be a little, you know, aggravating sometimes, he's a nice guy, so I'm not going to shade him. But anyway, I was taking off the weight, and he came running over there, and he was like, hey, no, leave it on. And I said, well, I'm not done. I've got some lighter weight to do. And he started laughing, and he was like pointing to his buddy there. He talks to everybody in here, but he was pointing to one of the other regulars, and he was like, ha ha ha, she said this is lighter weight, because they apparently were talking about me doing hip thrusts with my heavy weight on there. And then he was like, and your lighter weight, that's lighter weight? I said, yeah, that's lighter weight to do pulsing hip thrusts. And they started laughing. They were like, girl, that is crazy. He was like, just leave me 245s on there when you get done. I was like, I got you, son. So I took care of him, and he went over there and did his 2 45 pound plates. But what I'm saying is, I felt like a weakling doing my heavy hip thrusts, and when I went to go do the pulsing, he made me like get a second win, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I am stronger than I think. Quit being a little weak ass bitch over here. Look at them talking about how strong you are and how much you're lifting, and you're over here doubting yourself and being negative to yourself and having all these intrusive negative thoughts, and other people are like inspired by you. So I was like, freaking stop, girl. Like, get on the bar and let's go. So it felt good to get some praise from somebody else. Sometimes it takes that outer people to like pump you up and get you jacked and make you see that you're doing all the right things for yourself and that you're going in the right direction, because we are our worst own enemy, and we talk so freaking terrible to ourselves, and we all, including myself, need to work on that and positive self-talk, because it is a struggle for myself. I still struggle with telling myself all the negative things and being an asshole to myself, and we need to stop being assholes to ourselves, okay? Be nice to yourself. But today is your message that you are stronger than you think. Other people are looking at you, whether you think they are or not, and they're being inspired by you, and you are being a motivator to them, even when you don't think you are. So keep showing up, keep doing the damn thing, keep going in there and being an example for others, and freaking kill it and slay it. So I hope you're having an awesome day. I hope you're kicking ass today, and and let's go home. And I have a shit ton of work to do. I'm not gonna lie. And I was in the gym. I'm in the gym like an hour later than I should be because I was taking my time because we were lifting super heavy and I'm like spent. Guys, I feel like as the days go on, as I get older, I need more time in between for rest with lifting heavy because I'm like, I can't do it. It's so hard and heavy. But I got a crap ton of work to do. So let's go home. Meals on repeat, of course, and let's get this day a-rolling.
No chance concealing what deep down I felt for you.
So earlier I went ahead and put the chicken in the marinade. This is the grilled salsa pepper jack Verde chicken. I'm going to cook it on the Blackstone, so it's been marinating for about 3 hours or so. It only suggests 30 minutes, but overnight or all day is what I like to do. Super easy, guys. I'll link it down below for y'all. We make this every other week with that jalapeno minute rice, especially now that I got it stocked up from the Dollar Tree. So let me get the Blackstone going. Get this puppy's grilled up. Chicken is done, and I've got the rice in the microwave, so I'm gonna weigh this up, figure out what the servings are, plate my chicken and my rice. We're watching Mighty Ducks 2 in the background. Hope I don't get copyrighted for whoop, there it is being on. Whoop, there it is. Yes, I am eating on Halloween fine china from our movie night the other night because I've already done, guys, the dish, even though we eat on paper plates occasionally, the dishes are like out of control. When you're cooking, I'm one of those people that like uses every dish in sight when I'm cooking. I admit it. I'm bad at that. And it like fills up the dishwasher ASAP before we put any actual dishes in there. Struggles. But tonight was like nothing because you just need a gallon plastic bag pretty much. Y'all know me and those chemicals, and put your marinade in there and cook it on the Blackstone. And now we heat it up in the microwave with our rice, and now we're eating on a damn paper plate. So I mean, easiness around here. You don't have to make things complicated over here where I'm at anyway. 37 grams of protein, macros popping up. I mean, it's so freaking good and so easy. You guys have got to try this chicken. And if you haven't tried the rice cups, I think they're delicious. I say it every time I make it, but I'm gonna keep on saying it until you guys try it. Tastes like restaurant quality, that chicken. It is so good. I can't speak if you don't cook it on the Blackstone. I've never tried it any other way, but man, that Blackstone and like the char grill on there with the cheese and the marinade, perfection. Surprise, surprise, we are not ending the night with a protein bar. Are you guys proud of me? But I know, still boring. We're doing Light and Fit Greek toasted marshmallow. This one's so hard to find for me. I know some of y'all find this all year long. I think this is a seasonal thing by me, and it's always out of stock because I guess everybody got the memo before me. It is really good if you've never tried it. One of my favorite ones. Caramel apple is probably my other favorite that they have too. And I've got like 52 grams of diced strawberries on top for the macros popping up to end out our Tuesday. We've got a rest day tomorrow. I will see y'all for Thursday, upper body numero 2.
But I am here to stay, won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. The storm is coming, in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the.
Good morning, happy Thursday, happy day 2 upper body. Holy-ish, y'all, we just freaking killed this upper body day. I'm loving the upper days. If you've been watching the past, like, I don't know, however many vlogs, I've just been talking about how I always love upper. It's especially back, y'all know it's my fave. But I've been really enjoying it. The focus since we ended the shred in April for me personally is shoulders. I'm really trying to get the bolder shoulders, and let me tell you, like, the difference in my shoulders since we ended the shred is next level. It's crazy the progress you can make if you freaking put your head down, you don't deviate from the plan, and you do the work. It's when you guys just totally put everything down the toilet and then you want to look up and then you start blaming everything else except for the problem, which is you, on why you're not accomplishing your goals. As you have to be consistent. Consistency is key with everything in life, but if you're wanting to get your body in a different way, if you want to change your body, you have to show up and you have to be consistent. I shared a reel with a guy, and I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but so many of you guys were following him already. And I was like, oh my gosh, is this my brother from another mother? Because he was preaching what I preach in my programs all the time with, you can't just say, oh, F it out the window. I'm not going to go to the gym because it is my birthday month or it is Christmas or whatever. Like, you have to do the things even when you don't want to, all the time, if you want to see results. So when we went in there today, the intention always is progressive overload. I totally pushed myself. The shark came yesterday, and let me tell you, the last thing I wanted to do was walk in this gym today. I had a migraine from hell yesterday. Every time the shark comes, it's like instantaneous, migraine the house, and it like won't go away. It doesn't matter what I take. It is like horrible. And I woke up this morning with the same migraine, tired as all hell, sore from leg day, did not want to come. But what did we do? We put our big girl panties on and we walked through the door, which is the hardest part. That's the heaviest weight at the gym, we always say. And when we went in there, I was feeling like death on the treadmill. My head was a pounding, but I said, girl, stop being a bitch and let's freaking get it. And that's what we did. And with the pull-ups, guys, if you're wondering why I'm doing less reps, I'm really focusing on quality over quantity with those and treating them more as a warm-up set, because I feel like I'm dusted sometimes and I take like 30 minutes on the pull-ups with the rest and everything. And I want to really focus on having as much gusto and energy on my working sets for shoulders, especially like back. I mean, we're going to keep trying to grow it, of course, but we're pretty good. I have some other target areas I'm trying to work on with the back. But what I'm trying to say is I have other things I need to work on and have more energy for, and that's what I'm trying to do, especially with growing season. I'm calling this growing season for me. I'm going to be upping my calories come the 1st of November. Y'all have been asking why I'm not over 2,000, because I was at about 21, almost 2,200 for the longest after the first of the year last year until the next level shred in April. And a lot of y'all have asked why I didn't get back to that. I've just been really enjoying the 2,000 calories. I'm not hungry. It has been a struggle for me, I'm going to be honest with you guys, to get the food in because of my work schedule and mom life and all the things. So I totally get it out there with you trying to like get all your meals in. It's even a struggle for me sometimes. I'd say I am not perfect by any means, and everything's just been working just fine. I've been loving how I'm feeling, my physique, all the things, but we need to make sure that we are fueling our body enough. And I know I can push the food a little bit more and not like gain a shit ton of weight. And that is the point. We want to push as much food and you want to progressively overload so you can build muscle. And that is my intent. And if I don't do that, I'm not going to build muscle. And when we go into the shred, we're not going to, you know, see as much gains because we didn't build as much in our growing season. So I am just going to go super hard. I always try and strive to go super hard, but I am really going to try to push myself when I go into growing season. But I'm excited for it. I have no desire, be honest with you guys, and I hope this resonates with a lot of you because y'all struggle so much on your body image. We all do. We're women. We're going to, no matter what, and no matter where in your journey. However, I want to try to keep preaching this from the rooftops, and hopefully it will get ingrained in someone's brain out here. I hope. And I feel like the reverse program, it definitely has. And so many ladies are going to be freaking eating a shit ton of food and getting a strong AF and looking amazing. I cannot wait for that program. But I have zero desire to get shredded right now, guys. I mean, it is sweater weather. I mean, you're gonna be covered up anyway. Nobody's seeing that shit except for you and your significant other, and your significant other loves you no matter what. They should, right? So they don't care if you got a little extra whatever and your abs ain't a popping, okay? That's not my desire. My desire is to be chasing a number in this effing gym, and that is the numbers on the dumbbells, on the weights, whatever. I'm chasing those to go up each and every time I go in here to progressively overload and to get my muscle mass percentage up. That's the numbers I'm chasing. I'm not hopping on the scale all the time and letting it get in my feels and get in my head. I am solely gauging my success and my progress right now for me personally in this gym. Nothing to do with the scale. None of it. And if I wake up and I'm a little fluffy and I'm not seeing an ab popping as much, it's okay, because we're covering that shit up with a sweater anyway. We got time to do that when we shred next time, and that way when we are revealing more, we can, you know, get it off and we will reveal the muscle that was built in the process. That is my strategy right now. That is where I am in the phase of my journey and in my life. So yes, you will be seeing the calories go up in just a few weeks when we get into November, just in time for turkey season. Here for it. I'm here for the extra. And when I say extra, guys, like y'all just heard me say, I ended before the last shred. It was like almost 2,200 calories. We'll see where we are. We definitely have built more muscle since almost a year ago, so we might be able to push more. We shall see. Feeling amazing. I have a ton of grocery pickup and to do, and not pickup and go in store. So it's going to take me like all effing day. So I packed my breakfast. I am doing something different. So when I get to the Aldi's, I will show you what I packed. So that way I'm not next level starving and not getting that protein and carbs not long after our workout. Show up today, guys. You're stronger than you think. Get that freaking scale out of your head. Chase strong, not skinny, and eat whatever food that your coach, if I've allotted you food, if you've gotten macros from me, if you're working with a coach, whatever, eat the food, guys. Food is your friend if you are eating the proper things for the proper way and you're not like abusing it. If you are eating and fueling your body the right way and moving your body, you need that food. You need it. Food is your friend. It's not your enemy. I promise. So we have our protein coffee in our little tumbler. Ice is still in there. I love this thing for on the go. This may not look the most appetizing, okay? I prepped my protein waffles last night and I put them in the air fryer this morning. They cold. They ain't hot. It's fine. I mean, if you're not eating like chicken and rice cold in your car, or even a muscle mommy at some point, I don't know. Not chicken and rice, but still cold. It'll work. And we've got some sugar-free syrup in there. I put some frozen mango in here. It is thawed out, so that's perfection. And then we've got some deli meat. The rest of the ham I had, y'all, like we are going through the groceries. I don't know what's going on. We are all eating like up a storm and it's about to get worse. We got some ham in there that's left over and some turkey to get some protein in. Like, don't sleep on the deli meat. So many people shade the deli meat, but it's a good way to get protein in. You don't have to cook it. It's low calorie, all the things. And these protein waffles come in clutch too. They taste much better when they're hot. But we're going to down all this before we get up in the Aldi. It is dinner time. We are having leftovers of the crock pot chicken spaghetti. You've got to make this one. It's so good, and I have a feeling the leftovers are going to be even better. Do y'all have like certain recipes where the leftovers are better than the first day? I have a ton of those. And tonight we are doing a savory garlic knot from Aldi on the side, 120 calories. For the macros popping up, we had the same lunch. We ate our meal on the go, so food is on point, and we're about to keep on keeping on with this deliciousness, y'all. If you're about the crock pot, I have tons of stuff over on my Instagram, and I'm posting here on YouTube Shorts, so make sure that you are giving those videos likes, and let me know how you like them if you try them. We are ending this Thursday night, surprise, we're back to the protein bars. Y'all know the Bear Bells, and then this Built Chunk Cookies and Cream is hands down my number one. The Snickerdoodle puff chunk, this is a puff too, it just doesn't say it on here, but anytime there's a puff with a chunk, it's awesome. But this is still number one, and it's still available on their website. I cannot believe it, along with the other like awesome flavors. 160 calories and 15 grams of protein to wrap out Thursday. Got one more day of training. We got deadlifts tomorrow. Let's end this freaking week strong. I am here for it.
This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
Good morning. Happy Friday. Happy leg day number 2 of the week. Yes, I'm back home. We packed our breakfast again just because I have to do grocery pickup. I actually have about 20 minutes and I have to go up to Trey's school for an IEP. If you are a autism mommy or daddy, you totally understand. We have to go up and that takes like forever. So I'll probably be up there for like an hour and a half or so. They are crazy long and my intention was to go and get my nails done. So I might have to go back in town. So I wanted to make sure we got the food in is what I'm trying to say. And we weren't lagging with all the things we've got to do. #life. Let's talk about leg day today. Y'all, we hit a PR, a personal record for myself, 215 on the deadlifts. I feel like every time I'm doing deadlifts here lately, they are feeling better and better. I'm feeling more confident. I'm feeling better with the bar, better with form. And look, were they heavy? Yes, they were heavy. You can definitely tell in the clips, like I'm shaking, they're heavy. It's a heavy load, but that's the point. The point is for me to push myself as hard as I can with form still being good and not like jeopardizing form, not form being trash. But I feel like I'm getting there. I'm getting there as far as the feel and the confidence in them, and is just making me feel so freaking hella fierce and strong. I cannot express like the joy I am getting from them. Whereas when I first started them, the frustration I was getting from them because I feel like my form was trash and I wasn't ever going to get there. And it just takes practice. And I've preached that a million times here on these vlogs, that if you keep showing up, if you keep doing the same thing over and over and over, you will get better at it. 1% better than yesterday. That is the goal. You'll get better at it. I got bugs out here. Louisiana life. I'll ask all the time as far as like you want to do tricep dips, you want to do push-ups, pull-ups. If you're doing deadlifts, back squats, you just got to keep at it, guys. Don't give up. It's when you get in your head and that frustration and that inner voice takes over and lets you not be great. It keeps you from where you want to be. It keeps you from your goals. Don't let your inner voice hold you back. Don't let yourself hold you back from your goals and what you truly want from yourself. If you keep pushing yourself and you keep practicing, you'll get there. I promise. It's not going to be overnight. Nothing happens overnight if you're doing it right. Also, I want to stress on the leg press. I feel like a weak ass bitch on those right now because that leg press is old, crusty, dusty, the house, okay? It is like, if you look at it, it is an old freaking leg press. So it is nothing like Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness leg press is like oiled up and all slick and smooth sailing. So when I switched over from Planet Fitness to the gym, I put all the weight on that I was doing at Planet Fitness on this leg press initially last spring. And I was like, oh, hells to the no. Like, this does not feel the same. Not all equipment is going to be the same. One person's gym that's 40 pounds might be actually 60 pounds at another gym. You get what I'm saying? Or less. So you can't compare. The actual like weights might be different, vary from gym to gym. And I will tell you that just doing the single leg press on that one without any weight feels like you're lifting 1,000 pounds. So I've been doing 0 weight on single unilateral leg presses over there, and I upped it to 10 pounds, 10 pounds today. And it was like all I could do. You could see in the clip, I was even, when I did the first rep, I even like mumbled, yeah, because I was like, oh my gosh, it feels so freaking heavy. But we pushed through. We got at least 6 reps. The goal is to get, for me personally, I'm trying to do between 6 to 10. You're going to see me do 12 to 15 on some. But as we start eating more food, I'm really just going to be pushing on lifting as heavy as possible, not jeopardizing form, and doing between 6 to 10 reps before we go up on the weight next. We're also doing some glute focus, both leg presses. Obviously, I'm putting more weight on those. But even with both legs, guys, I'm telling you, that leg press, that leg press is something else. So when you see me doing lower weight on that and you're like, why is she doing lower weight? She could be doing, it's because that leg press is not like another leg press. I'm telling you, it's not oiled up. It is like everything I could do to get that thing up with no weight on it with one leg. I'm telling you guys, if you tried it, you'd be like, I understand. Show up for yourself today. Quit getting the numbers in your head. I am in such a good space right now mentally. Like I still, guys, in my journey, I have to like talk to myself. I have to pep talk to myself. Even though I'm coaching tons of people, I have to like do the same, practice what I preach, and I have to talk to myself and be like, girl, you know this is what you need to do for A, B, and C. You know this is what needs to be done. And I have to get out of my own way in my own head sometimes. And I feel like any time in your journey, you're going to have that. You're going to have that inner voice. You're going to have those doubts, but you just got to keep doing what you know needs to be done. Quit doubting yourself. Trust in the process. You hear us say that all the time. And even I have to do that for myself. I'm probably going to do my lunch snack bowl thing. I don't know when that's going to happen because like I said, I've got the meeting. I'm wanting to get nails done, all the things, mom life. And then dinner's going to be leftovers. So that's super easy. And I have our last shred of the program. Our Zoom is tonight at 7. So your girl's got a busy day, so we're gonna get at it, but at least we got our workout in. We freaking hit goals. We crushed it. We ate our food on time, and now we got to get all the things done. You got this, guys. Keep pushing. 5:33, I was able to get the nails done. This is the color Vampsterdam from OPI. I've gotten it on my toes the past 2 pedicures. I'm obsessed with it, and I was like, you know what, that would be a great shade for the end of October and into November, right? I'm loving it. And we've got leftovers of the Salsa Verde chicken. I'm telling you, so good. I really need to make like a double batch of this because one batch is just not enough because it's that good. And then the minute jalapeno rice that we got from the Dollar Tree for the macros popping up, making our life super easy today with all the running and chaos. We are wrapping out our Friday night with a yogurt cup. This is the last of the toasted marshmallow I have. I haven't even attempted to buy anymore because I've told you guys it's like a unicorn around here. 42 grams of fresh strawberries to wrap out this awesome Shark Week and ready for the weekend.